You cannot control anyone else in the military. You cannot control anyone else in the military. You'll be a fool to try. All you can do is control how you respond to the variables around you. Someone comes for your life. How do you respond? Do you respond? Should you respond? When do you respond? The one thing that will keep your career intact is understanding that I must control everything I do, no matter what is going on around me. I had anxiety all weekend thinking about coming back in Monday because of what happened Friday. I've had felt this anxiety since I was in Alaska. And honestly, this is one of my first events that I really had to take some time and really just address. Turn my gospel music back on. I'm fasting this morning, get back, make sure I get my proper amount of sleep, getting up at a certain time, going to the gym, stretching, because I understand this is not going to go away. This is not going to go away. And because I addressed it in Alaska, talking to a therapist and addressing my mental health properly, but realizing a lot of these issues that you experience in the civilian world, they just follow you to the military because people are people everywhere. But it's different in the military because in the military, you have people with rank. And of course, you have the equivalent in the civilian world. But there's such a great attention paid to the chain of command that you just can't talk to an E7 just because you're the same age. You can't talk to them the same way you talk to someone your same rank. And you guys may be in the same place in life, same age, married with children. And they will think that they can still talk down to you because they outrank you. There's positional power and there's leverage. In a lot of cases, when you're first coming to the military, you will not have either. You're coming in with no weapons to utilize. Some battles had no reward, so you'll be a fool to try to go to battle with people with positional power and leverage. How do you deal with that? Wisdom. You outthink them. One thing I enjoy personally is revenge. And of course, long term, you end up building a grave for yourself as well as the other person. Because again, it's not healthy long term to have ongoing battles with everyone you encounter. No. Having enemies everywhere, it puts you on guard constantly. You see this in drill rap, you see this in the culture as far as the gang affiliations and what have you, where there's certain cities and certain blocks and you just constantly looking over your shoulder. You're constantly on guard. You got to hire security, and who wants to live like that? Who wants to constantly be on the run, constantly just peek behind corners and just, that's what happens when you constantly have ops everywhere, especially in your career field and in your office. A lot of people don't realize when you're in the military, you will have to figure out, all right, how do I get along with this person until one of us gets orders? How do I figure this out? It's on you. Maturity is understanding what you want, but focusing on what you need, pursuing what you need. If I know I got anger issues, go pursue what you need. If you need to humble yourself, pursue what you need over your wants. You might want revenge. You might want to get back at them. You might want to speak your mind. But what do you need? You have a family? It would probably behoove you not to lose your career in a spare of a moment because of your anger